Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
Well, this is going to be how to get off your ass and not be entitled or be a whiny little entitled person. Well, I'm going to give you a little story. A buddy of mine come to this country. He started out with absolutely nothing. I mean, he was in a detention center when he came here. So when he got out of the detention center from being checked in and everything, he came in legally. He had absolutely nothing. Zero. Not a damn penny to his name. He was 19 years old. He moved from Miami, Florida to Naples, Florida. He went back to school, went to school full-time, high school. They let him go to high school. He went to high school full-time and he worked full-time 50 to 60 hours a week. And still went to school. So, there was that. By the time he was 25 years old, he was going to school to be a dentist. He was studying to be a dentist. On top of that, he was still working full-time, 50, 60 hours a week. By the time he was 25 years old, he had a credit score of 700. Now, if it had been Hispanic, I'd have said, yeah, he had somebody help him. Because in Florida, they stick together. If he had been some other country from South America, yeah, they would have helped him because they stuck together. Nope. He did everything by his damn self. You know why? Because he's Haitian. And down there, a lot of people don't like Haitians because most of them tend to be a problem when they come from over there to here, because adjusting from their country to this country, it ends up being an issue. He wasn't going to have that. He wanted to be what he wanted to be. So, with the 700 credit score and studying to be a dentist and working full-time, he also got approved for a damn $500,000 home by himself. So now, this was all by the time he turned 25. His brother, from the same place, now, fast forward, that was 23 years. The guy I'm talking about is a dentist in Canada. His brother is a registered nurse. They didn't whine and cry and oh poor me about this and oh poor that, and or this and that, or oh I'm entitled to this and oh I'm entitled to that, please give me this, please give me that. Nah, they worked their ass off to get what they got and what they wanted. Could they have been entitled because of the color of their skin? They could have tried it if they wanted to, but that wasn't their way. They wasn't interested in that because they didn't want to be suppressed to being the way other people like to do and try to live off the government. They fought their way tooth and nail because the country they came from, it was fight survival. It was fight or die, and they did it. I have another friend that's a Haitian. This dude is funny. This little motherfucker had better credit than me. He had, by the time he was 24, he had a, not brand new, but it had like 20,000 miles on it. This was back in 03, 02 or 03. Had an excursion, whatever the first year of the excursions was. He had one that had about 20,000 miles on it. Fast forward a little bit past that, the first year of the ZX14, he got that on his credit. And he had a 700 credit score as well. And he wasn't 25 yet. Did he have help? Nah, he busted his damn ass to get it. And see, that's what all you people don't realize. Yes, I'm referring to all of you as all of you people. Because here's the way this works. And the companies that I have worked for, this is how this clown got these contracts. The way it is designed, if you are a minority, you get a lot more than white people do. Especially the white man, the male. You get all kinds of shit. But the problem is, most of you whiny asses don't want it. You want to whine and cry and say you're oppressed and you're fighting the power and all this other garbage. Nah, it don't work that way. Because I'll give you another example. I'm not going to put the guy's name out there, but he's an Indian man from India. He come to this country just like these 3 Haitians did. And fought the good fight and worked his ass off and did what he had to do. And you know what? He runs a few Marcos. He's got a few other things. I think it's a Subway. Nope. That's his cousin. Either cousin or his brother. But the family that they're related to each other, between them, they got a bunch of Marcos, the gas station, a couple Subways, and some other shit. Why? Because they kind of stuck together and they used the system. Was it abuse? Nah, it's the way the government set it up. They can get it. I've known some other people that's done that. So that goes back to Black Americans. You're entitled to the same shit. You can do the same thing. Stay your ass out of trouble. Have a halfway decent job. And you can get different little things to help you get your own business. I'll give you a prime example. I'm not going to put his name out there. But I worked with him for a while up here, where I'm at. They used him because the color of his skin and because he was a veteran, both. They hired him as a partner. And he got the contracts for FEMA. Why? Because he was a minority. 2 minorities. One, because he was black. The second one was because he was a veteran. That's all free, clear, and legal. He furthered his way. The guy I used to work for used his wife. Made his wife head of a company. And that's how he got the contracts for Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana for FEMA when Katrina hit. And I'm not saying this to say, oh, well, this and oh, well, you entitled assholes. I'm just explaining to you, as a minority, there's so much shit out there for you to get that you can have. You just got to get up off your ass and want it. If you want it bad enough, it's there for you. It's been there for you. You just got to get up off your ass and want it. Instead of hanging out with your hand out, looking for a tip culture. If you want it bad enough, go after it. It's there.